We're here in the 135 in King Shot. We are here in King Shot looking at the 135. How the heck do I close this again? Alright, let's move that over there. So, this is King Shot, Kingdom 135. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. We were just in 997. We had a heck of a fortress battle up over there. Shout out to you guys at IRL. You guys fought us pretty good. So one thing I'm doing in here, you can see a bunch of defeats. I'm running a bunch of tests to try to see what my best unit would be. And Russell, I know you asked me to try to do a comparison with Jabel and Petra. The only problem I have with that is my Jabel is sitting at 200% maxed out, and my Petra is not. She's only at 146, so I couldn't get wouldn't be a fair comparison. I would like to see them at the same power level on attack and defense. I can always swap the gear to equal out the lethal and health, but it would be too much of a swing at 50% difference. I mean, we could try to test, see what we get, but right now what I kind of did was I first started sending out no characters, and I did one even unit to see what damage I would get. I got about 4,000 kills. Next, what we did was just try cavalry. We got almost 2,000 kills just from our cavalry. So it looked like majority of our kills came from our cavalry alone. What's up, Russell? Yeah, Russell, I tried, but we could probably still do some testing. But my Jabel's or my Petra's only at 146 or almost 147, and my Jabel's maxed at 200. So it'd be kind of hard. I mean, we can always do a shot. I'm just trying to get the troops lined up. One thing I did notice, which is pretty cool. So this was, I tried doing it. Yeah, okay, so this was just Marlin and archers. So 108,000 archers and just Marlin. So we got 5,000 kills. My cavalry, on the other hand, is almost 16,000 kills. Same thing, 108,000 troops. And get rid of the Discord notification. 108,000 troops just with Jabel. So it's going to depend on your gear and your characters and what you're, you know what I'm saying, how many kills you're hitting for in a rally. Because again, with Marlin and archers, which are supposedly the highest damage troops you can get, he only did 5,000 kills. So something's got to be said for the health and defense as well. So I'm assuming Zoe. Let's try with Zoe. Zoe with full infantry. And let's see what we get there. And then we can kind of have an idea of our best formation. We'll put one formation out with Jabel and one formation out with Petra, and then we'll look over them reports. We're not going to have this live stream go too long. We have Viking Vengeance coming up as well. Shout out to y'all. How you doing today, Russell? What kingdom you in again? You're in 461, ain't you? I believe. $471. I was close. Oh no, 461. Yeah, I was right. Are you in both 461 and 471? You guys got a GER over there too? Or is this still my kingdom? Oh no, that's yours. Yeah, we got GER where we're at too. Tired, woke up at 4 a.m. today. Yeah, that's the life of King Shot, man. And restaurant. Oh, no typo. You're in 471 and 461? Oh, no, typo. You're saying no typo. Okay. 461. All right. Wow. That's a lot more than what I was expecting. Wow. Just 461. Wow, that's very interesting there. That was a lot more than what I was expecting. So my infantry actually did more kills than Marland and just my archers. That is interesting. That's interesting. I'm assuming because of my gear, but I got the health one. I don't even have that one. Oh, that's health. That's wild. Let's look at the stats real quick. So the infantry is running 360, 369, 369, 261, 284. The archers, is this the archers? No. 351, 362, 274, 229. Yes. Yes, it's going to be, people quitting the game's always going to be a problem from day one all the way to late game. That's why we merged Valhalla so far, like 3 months into the game after like our second KVK, because we got to the point where we were just losing people. I got down to about 80 people and there's no new recruits coming in. And when we started doing participation events like Swordland and stuff like that, we had 7 people, 11 people. Well, at that time, it was like, all right, guys, we got to do something. And it's always uncomfortable when you're merging, especially late game like that. But we're winning. I mean, every time we do Sword Lane, we're coming out victorious. We're actually able to compete more for outposts. Is it the ideal situation? Probably not. But in a game where you're playing to participate and win and put up points per team, you always want to be on the best team possible and make sure you have active players around you. So that's why we did what we did. Where are you guys at? You're over here, ain't you? Are you in our... No, you're close to this team, ain't you? Cookie Monster. We have a Cookie Monster somewhere. Where did I see a Cookie Monster at before? I forget what game. Cookie Monster. I hate them. We all have them certain set of teams. Why are the banners like that? What a waste of banners. What is going on with that? Is that to block people from... I don't... You're in SCS? Why are the banners like that? Do you know? I mean, I can understand on your border for protection. I don't understand why they have that many banners around the bear trap. Agent Hunt, what's going on, Hunt? I hate them. Oh, shoot. So you're in SCS. Let's see if we can find you guys. Yeah, that's weird, dude. I've never seen that before. And I've been playing a long time. I've never, ever, ever seen that before. I don't understand the purpose of why you would waste so many banners. Maybe for them people not to steal their seats, but I mean, still. That's weird. You would want to be up close to the trap for less march time. You're off to the left and in the middle. All right. Let's see if we can find Russell. Our long-time watcher, Russell. That is nothing. To the left and to the middle. Let's see. I might be off. Let's see. Maybe down here. That's I. That's not you. KVK. Am I close, Russ? To the left and to the middle. Like this. Oh, no, that is you guys. We're looking at Russell's team on server 461. We're currently running test in Kingdom 135. Where's your headquarters, man? Where y'all hiding? Aha. Found you, Russell. We found you. Baby Shark. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not going to start singing that stupid song. Hi, you. Hey, Russell. Thank you. Russell has always been a long time watcher of this channel, so thank you, Russell. This is his kingdom right here. This is his team. So shout out to you. Shout out to you, Russell. Let's get back to looking over here since I got some troops to heal. So one thing I'm trying to do, you're on server, oh, what's that, 77? Guild name 77F. I know someone from, what is he, 78? Dog Pound? Raw Dog? Something like that. He's from server 78. He talks to me all the time. You got me zeroed. I'm bugged. What, the volume? Hopefully the volume works. Let's go to 77. Let's try to find our friend. Agent Hunt. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, Hunt, where you at? Like I said, God, I can't remember his name. It's Dog Pound? Raw Dog? Something like that. He's from Kingdom 78. He talks to me all the time. Amazing person. Let's see if we can find you guys. Seeing how you guys got the castle, I'm going to assume that this is you guys are right here. Yep. Whoa, what's going on there? Oh, shoot. What happened? Get back to that. What is going on in your kingdom? Kill event? Yo, Hunt, what's happening over there? Where'd it go? Oh, come on, game. Where'd it go? Obviously, this would be you guys. Oh, I thought I seen something on fire. Oh yeah, there is some. Y'all got someone on fire. Y'all got someone on fire. That's all we've been doing this morning was lighting fires, man. We had like 5 people not listening, going to wrong sanctuaries, kicking people out left and right. We won Fortress 2 and Sanctuary 11 this morning. Fortress 2 was a battle, but yikes, man. Early server, you know how people like to listen. Don't go for this sanctuary. And the next thing you know, you got 2 red lines popping up going for this sanctuary. Like, we have zero tolerance for that type of stuff. If you come to this game and you don't pay attention, you don't listen, we kick you out immediately. Because if you're not going to listen for that, then I don't got time to babysit and constantly keep watching when I log off to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So people like that, I get rid of them immediately. And as if everyone here knows and everyone on my team knows, you steal my seat, man, you got a death wish. You take my seat around that bear trap, you got a damn death wish. I will straight up tell you that. You will not last long. I'll message another team to come smoke you and teleport you and get you out of myself. You don't even have to be removed from the team. We will get you moved. If you don't want to move, we will have no problem helping you. So this test is actually very... I was kind of expecting infantry to hit pretty low with just infantry and Zoe. But maybe because of her skills. So cavalry hit the highest. And my archers did that worse. So the archers did, just with Marlin and my archers, 5,000 kills. Just with Jabel and my cavalry, almost 16,000 kills. And just with Zoe and infantry, we pulled out 6,500 kills. So if I was to make a formation, it looks like I would go a little heavier on my cavalry, infantry. So maybe like, let's see. Because I was unable to defeat this. So what I'm trying to do is see if I can come up with my characters in the best possible formation to be. Seeing how my archers perform the lowest, I'm going to bring them. Let's see what we'll get with this. Now, I've unable to beat this originally with an even formation. So I'm trying to see if I can tweak my troops a certain way if we can be successful. Because everyone keeps saying that archers do the most damage. Well, to me, I would think it depends on how your characters, your gears, and your governor gear is all built and guided. If your cavalry's higher, your troops might be doing more damage with a certain set of type instead of just saying, hey, all archers are better. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because in this game, you get that a lot. You gotta use this, you gotta use that, you gotta use this. Again, depending on your roster, that could vary. So we definitely did fail against that. So we did 72,000. So obviously, yeah, we're shooting way above on this one because I mean we're not even we're only like halfway through on his troops. We lost 72. We damaged 72,000. So one thing I want to see too. Let's run a test with. Let's run a test with Petra in the same position.
Shields up.
There she go. We'll swap the gear on her. We're gonna run the test, same test. Alright. We're just gonna send only Petra and cavalry to see what she does per kills. So 72,000, almost 73,000. I mean, to me, that's so interesting how that archers did so much worse, even over infantry. The infantry, with just Zoe and infantry troops alone, did more kills than what my archers did. Again, it's probably going to be all dependent on your gear and how you're building. But it could make a lot of sense too, because a lot of people are getting their numbers from this over here. So you can see in here, infantry, the defense is at a 14, attack 11. Alright. This one, attack 14, defense 12. And then range, attack 15, defense 14. So yes, you get a little bit more of an attack with the archers, opposed to the 11 and 14 where that's going to be defense. But cavalries are more attack and defense combined. So you're only losing one. So our range is attack of 15, cavalry's attack of 14. But you get 12 on your defense. And you get 11 on defense. So yeah, it's a little bit better with the archers, but you don't get as much health. But the cavalry is, like, to me, one of the reasons why I'm doing this, because I think cavalry is so overlooked. There's a lot of people that always say use 50, 20, 30, or use a lower amount of cavalry. I'm on server 135. This is Kingdom 135. Let's show y'all. This is Desire from 135. We just hit TG2. We're in the middle of our 4th KVK. That's us right there. We just hit TG2 yesterday. We are currently... Where are we at? We're currently winning our 4th KVK against Kingdom 142. We got a pretty good score today and yesterday. And we still haven't even utilized our Ox. Yep, there we go. This is going to be the second time today we're going to get to use him. We already used the ox once today. This is going to be the second time. We're going to send him out real quick. 7,000. So that's interesting. She did not do so bad. With a lower attack. This was... Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, almost pretty much half, yeah. It's going to be hard to judge with future, especially not full build. What kingdom are you from? Let's take a go and take a look at your kingdom. Try 10% infantry, 90% archers. We'll try that. But like I'm saying, the archers, everyone is so high up on the archers. To me, I'm saying cavalry perform better. We were looking at this on the other testing from the #1 guy on 997, Bladed, from the video, and his testing was coming out the same. That cavalry is performing better than what actual archers is. So I don't know how that's going to relate to the actual bear trap, because again, yes, I understand that bear trap does not have the damage coming back onto you, so you might not want to use like cavalry and infantry as much, and yes, prioritize archer. But from what I'm seeing, archers are only high. Hold on, what was that? Only high above my power march. 55 is what? 55 infantry, 15 cavalry, 30 archer. But this is what I'm showing everyone. So I'm taking out. Okay. So I'm taking out my characters single-handed. Where are they at? Okay, so I started with Marlin. I ran 108,000 only archers with Marlin alone. He only pulled in 5,000 kills. My archers and Marlin pulled in 5,000 kills. My cavalry, Jabel, and my cavalry pulled in 16,000 kills. And my infantry, Zoe, and just my infantry pulled in 6,500 kills. So even my infantry did more kills than my archers. That's interesting. Again, that could be because of the gear I have on Marlin. Maybe because I don't have that up to 100 yet. I don't know. Maybe I got to get a little bit more invested into that. I don't know. But my archers are hitting a lot lower.
For honor.
I think using archers expose them to attacks. And if they have poor defense, so they would do more damage with protection. Okay, so we'll try that. We'll wait for this guy to come back. It's definitely the gear. Yeah, so when you're doing your lineup, it's going to basically depend on how your gear is set up, I would imagine. Would that be correct, Luke? You know what I'm saying? I'm from server 135 and 997. This is 135 that we're currently on. We're about 171 days in. We just got... Yeah, where is it? Where is it? Right here. We just got Artisan Vision. Yeah. Only 5 months of playing and you all can have it too. Yeah. Yes, and my main hero skills. Yes, that's also another thing that's going to be important, is what level you have your skills. Because here we have all our skills maxed out, and Marlin, I don't believe we do. So yes, very good scope on that, and I believe Zoe is... See, Zoe is the same as Marlin, but my infantry still did more. Let's see this. Let's look at the straight up numbers.
Who's in charge here?
So she's at 158, or sorry, 152, 66% lethal.
For honor.
A sip of rum. Forget.
He's at 113, 80. So he's got more lethal, but lower attack
For honor.
and defense.
Who's in charge here?
Oh, because we gotta get his star level up. Man, I don't have time to go in it. I ain't dumping my shorts. Friendly one-on-one verse. I'm from 130. Which one? Where are you from, Tom? Or Money Painter? Don't tell me you're from Kill or something. Where are you from, Money Painter? What team are you on? Ice. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, dude. Let's Joe. He's on that team. Is that your in-game name, Money Painter? Where's Flub? Where's Flub? Is he still on the team? Where's Flub? I don't see him no more. Sven, he's a good guy, man. I like Sven. He's amazing. Plus, you guys got the GOAT, man. This guy's like 10th rated in, or I think he's within the top 10 for Amadeus in the game, the whole game. Where's Flub? I don't see Flub no more. He didn't quit, did he? What level are you? I'm TG2. I don't see you in here. TL Hero, I thought he was on Pale. Where are you at? Did I miss it? I am not seeing you, my friend. Where are you? Oh, right here. Oh, we're about pretty close to the same. You got a little bit higher power. TG1. Yeah, I'm TG2, but your power is like, I'm at 74 million. I every last 2-3 KVKs, I almost got zeroed every time. Yeah, see, I'm only at 74 million. You've probably got way more troops than me. I mean, I only got 490,000. I got hammered the last two. One dude hit me 5 times in 1 minute before I logged on. So what formation we gonna try? Who said? So Russell, we're gonna go ahead and run your test with the. Oh shoot. We're gonna go ahead and check this out. I gotta keep an eye on my time. 1700. I got Vikings on 997. Well, let's go ahead and see what kind of damage we get from. Whoa. Let's fix our gear first.
Blood is faded.
Simple.
For honor.
Let's fix our gear.
Blood is faded.
Alright, now we're back in business. So let's take on this test right here of the half. What is going on? Where's Zoe? Oh, so, okay, she's still in the return. That's why. But we'll go ahead and run 50% cavalry, 50% infantry, and then we'll do 50% infantry, 50% archer, and see what kind of damage we get out of that. We're just playing around with some formations, seeing what troops do what. Now I'll show you guys what my gear looks like. I do have the best gear on Jabel currently. I started working on her real early on. But I got all mythic gear. I got a level 100 gear here, only mastery 4. We gotta wait for Thursday to do anything with masteries. And then Saul, I got a level 75 gear. 74. You have the same amount of troops? Well, I'd rather fight with you for KVK, not against you, my friends. Let's save them for this defeat 142. This is gonna be last time I had to sit out of it because I didn't have enough materials. This time I got over 200 million material. I'm ready for KVK. Last time I had to sit out, I felt so bad. Just because I knew I wasn't going to last longer than an hour with the tap-taps. With healing. I knew it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why go do one rally when I'm going to end up sitting out just basically healing, and whatever little bit of material I had, I would have just been putting it farther behind. attack me doing resources. Are you out gathering now? Got you fast. KVK started KVK with $1 billion. Dude, that's one thing people don't realize is how much material you actually need to get through a 6-hour battle. The amount of material you're going to need to basically heal your troops is a lot. It takes a lot of healing. So let's go ahead and run. Let's do it like this so that way we can get it nice and even. We're going to go 50-50. We're going to hit this. See if the infantry will protect. To me, I would almost say, I'm kind of curious because I think infantry cavalry might be better than than cavalry and archers alone. I'm kind of curious to see what this one's going to produce. Honestly, I think running just straight infantry and cavalry might be better than archers. We can see. One of my members finished first in KVK last time. He used $1 billion in bread to heal. Exactly my point. Exactly. You have to. I mean, the cost of material alone, when you're healing and you're hitting the taps, you don't realize how much material that is actually going through. Zeno, what's going on? What's up, Zeno? What's going on? How you doing out there? We are live from the 135 in Kingshot, just running some tests on troops and gear, like basically what the troops are doing. This is Kingshot. This is actually one of the top rated games in the Play Store. This is one of the most popular games. It's a strategy game where you get to build and work with your team to do events. There's a lot of events going on. Right now we're currently in a prep event against another server. And you have to do certain challenges and stuff. And there's a ton of in-game events to do. Oh my God. Buccaneer bounty's coming. Let's go. Widget gear. Yeah, Russell, you better be ready for that one. So this is Kingshot 135. We're just running some tests. 65,000. What was the other one? 72. Dude, Buccaneer bounty's good. So 72,000. So that did not. So let's try this one. Let's take out. I have a feeling that this formation right here will probably be surprising. I think this formation right here will be surprising. I think infantry and cavalry together without archers might shock. I think it's definitely going to be better than, let's see. I don't know, 65, that's pretty high. 72. I'm going to shoot for 78 or 68. 68,000 on this one. Runzo as lead. Runzo as lead doesn't change. Runzo is, what is it? Greetings from the 164. What's going on, 164 out there? Runzo as lead, doesn't it change? No. Whenever you do an open, damn, 164. So it doesn't matter your first character on your rallies when you're calling them. I can show you right here. Whenever you open, all your skills from your rally captains, all skills applied to when you open. It's the same thing when you're doing a regular rally. It doesn't matter where they're positioned. Whenever you do it, your skills get applied from all the characters. All your skills are being applied, no matter what position they're in. It's only when you join the left side matters. When you're opening, the positions do not matter. All the positions are the exact same. All skills and stats are the same no matter where they're at. So that was actually time for me. That was so infantry and cavalry was the highest so far. Let me see what just a straight one will do. So straight up, just running my infantry, and taking my archers out. Just running infantry and cavalry produced the most amount of kills. By over 30,000, almost 30,000 more kills. That is wild. That is wild. So we're going to try one just with an even formation, and then we're going to try one more with just cavalry and archers and see what they do. But yes, it looks like that is wild. So I was able to do a lot more kills just running my cavalry and infantry alone. ET, time for me. Green is from 164. So yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't matter where you put the positions on the characters. All their skills are going to trigger from, as long as they're in the opening spots. That's why it's important to try to use legendary characters just like these, because you're going to want the 3 skills versus a 2 skill character.
I've got a good idea.
That's why you always want to try to open with them, because it's going to give you the 9 skills total. And again, it's no special position. You can have the shield on the left, the archer on the left. Alright, so let's run this. Oh wait, we actually defeated it. Wow! Wow! Okay, did not expect that to happen. 163. So it looks like the best was just a straight up even rally. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. So all of this, trying to change this formation, run more cavalry, run more of this, run more of these. The only way I defeated it was to bring an equal amount. That is interesting. Let's see if we can try to sneak back to this guy. Let's try that again. That is so interesting. So that's wild, man. That's wild. So it almost like the game kind of rewards you for bringing the correct and equal things, because literally we were sitting here trying and trying and trying. We did 106 kills with infantry and cavalry. We did infantry and archers, 65,000 kills. We tried running more cavalry because they were showing a higher damage. We tried changing the rotation to this. Okay, we're going to run one at this even one. Hopefully we fail. And then I want to run one at the 50-30. Did we fail? Yes, okay. So that time... So one thing to be looked at would be what skills are being triggered now. 28 times her skill triggered. 31 times Marlin triggered. Alright, 50% chance of increasing 40% damage dealt. And her skills, no kills. Okay. Now we're going to jump over here and take a look. Okay, his skill still triggered. So their skills are still triggering. So that's interesting. The skill's still triggered about the same. This one maybe, I think, a little bit more. That's okay. And then this is... They did so much less kills than the previous one. Alright, let's heal up and let's try something real quick too. Let's try the normal. Let's try 50, 20, 30, the recommended lineup. This is what a lot of people say they use, 50, 20, 30. This is what the recommended lineup normally is. We're going to go ahead and try this one and compare that on damage to what we're getting. That is wild. I can't believe it did so much less damage on that one. 27, 9,000, 9,000, 25 and 27. So it looks like it's percentage chance because there's way more kills in this one. But would that be because they're being alive longer? So that one, okay, that one was better. So it allowed this. It allows them to trigger the skills more often, but the kills were a little bit further on the downside. So, like with seeing this and all the testing that we've been doing so far, this is why I'm kind of doing this, to kind of give me an idea on stuff like this. So if I take my formation, obviously what we had was just really good. But let's lower the archers because they seem to be doing less than my cavalry. And let's try doing this. 20% archers, 30% cavalry. Let's see what happens here. Again, it's what we're trying to figure out is how much is dependent on gear, characters, and stuff like that, skills. And what we're trying to figure out is, would it make that much of a difference to tweak your actual full troop roster? You know what I'm saying? Like bring like a crazy formation. Would that really give you that much of an edge? Because from what I'm seeing, that it's going to basically depend on when the skills activate. So that's going to depend on how long you can basically keep your troops alive. Because of the skill percentage gap. Because you're losing on the skill. Does heroes even matter on solo attacks? Yes, very much so. Greatly. Kingdom 36, shout out, man. Shout out Mr. Unknown. Kingdom 36, early server up in the game. How you loving them Generation 4s? I'm jealous. Kingdom 716, Carb Slayer. Yo, what's up, Carb Slayer? Nice to see you again, buddy. Oh, yes, I know. I'm shooting high because I'm trying to do some testing. I'm actually wanting to lose these battles. I'm just trying to see how many, like what formation would possibly be my best off of what I'm looking at. Like based off of my stats and my gears and stuff like that. No shoot, we actually beat it. Damn. Wasn't trying to do that. So, basically, kind of what I was expecting. So, we tried one. We tried one with the regular formation. 50 infantry, 20 cavalry, 30 archer, which was recommended the most, what most people tell people to use. Okay, upon testing, I realized my cavalry was slightly stronger than my archers. So when I failed this one, I did 129 damage. I said, okay, let me tweak it. Let me lower my archers because they are weaker than my cavalry. And I boosted up my cavalry to this formula, which would be 30% cavalry, 20% archers. And we came out victorious. 165 kills. So it's basically trying to, even with the large power gap there, we still came out victorious. And it's basically trying to figure out what your troops are strongest in what area. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, I did this one. I realized we did 129 kills. And my cavalry are slightly better than my archers, given the prior tests that we ran in the beginning. If I can find them. So right here, I ran only my archers with Marlin. I did 5,000 kills. I ran Jebel with my cavalry. I did almost 16,000. So right there I can see my cavalry is stronger with the gear and everything I have on my solo character. Alright. So that's how I know my cavalry is hitting better than my archers. So once I ran this formation of 50% infantry, 20% cavalry, and 30% archers, I knew I could see I was real close. I'm at 130 almost. So if I wanted to beef that up, I knew my cavalry was stronger than my archers, which we did this. We lowered our archers, increased our cavalry because our cavalry was killing more troops. And we were successful. Again, you can see the number difference in this. It's great. I mean, the archers are almost double than what we're sitting at, but we're still able to pull the victory out because it's basically trying to identify what is your best formation versus what is your best characters. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that is very important. Again, if I ran 50, 20, 30, I would be unsuccessful. Me seeing what I just seen, I know when I'm trying to run and do the maximum amount of damage, I'm going to want to run 50, 30, 20. That's just for my account. Your account might be different depending on your gear and your governor gear that you have on your account. It could be different. But this was basically my way of kind of doing some light testing to see what would be my best formula. I took out all my characters except for single unit troops and ran Jebel by herself with my cavalry. I ran Zoe by herself with my infantry. I paid attention to my kills. My infantry and my cavalry were my highest. My archers are actually my lowest killers. So using that, we came up with, we tried the regular formation of 50, 20, 30. Didn't work. We went with 50, 30, 20, and it worked. So, again, it's going to depend a lot on your gears, on your characters, and your governor gear, on how much stats you actually have, and which troops of yours is the most strongest. So you're going to want to probably do some light testing, figure out what troops you have. Like, I know my cavalry are my strongest set. Just from running this test, I can see my cavalry is my strongest is my strongest group. And my archers or my infantry is just as strong, but they're not meant to be killers. You know what I'm saying? My infantry health is higher than my lethal. But the fact that they had that many kills is kind of telling me something as well. So them paired up with cavalry works very nice. And then my archers, which don't really, or it's basically not really doing what I need them to do, I can lower that quantity because they're not as important to me, I guess I would say. I mean, they're only, with 108,000, they only put up 5,000. Kingdom, what's it? Your range. Bro, I need advice. You need advice on what? Kingdom 246. Shout out to you, friend. What you need advice on, my friend? I gotta check on Vikings. So that's crazy. So we were actually able to defeat where is he? He's hiding. 235 million. We're 74 million. We're able to take down 235 million Watchtower boss. Well, the one before this. What advice you need, my friend? Christopher Morris. Let's jump over to 997, y'all. Let's do some, let's see the destruction that I left this morning. Because I was coming in hot and heavy over here. If you see any curses, avert your eyes. Hello, Chief. Alright, looks like it calmed down pretty much. We basically kicked about 5 people out this morning. What the hell is this? Am I able to even get in there? Is that all his? That is. Alright, at least he's holding my spot for me. But we got Viking Vengeance coming up shortly. I actually got it on camera, but we did this battle. I ain't gonna show us. We did Fortress number 2 today, and oh my god, man, it was crazy. We ended up winning that one. We took 2 fortresses today. We got Viking Vengeance coming up over here. Vikings coming. Get ready, y'all. Get ready for the chaos. Get my spot back. You can recall. So, in this game, unfortunately, you can't use Alliance teleporters if you're a leader. So I have to transfer leadership. Hold on. Let me get my spot real quick, and then I'll talk. Come on. All right. Thank you. He was just holding a spot for me because, like I was saying, unfortunately in this game, if you're a leader, you can't use these things. So I have to transfer leadership, and then I use these and then basically transfer the leadership back. So that way it saves me on teleporters. Because if not, I'll end up having like 20 of them things, and you can't use them if you're a leader. So I wish they would give me the option to like if you're a leader, you should be able to have the option to teleport here with an Alliance teleporter. You know what I'm saying? Like almost use it as an advanced one, because what good is a teleporter going to do for me? So we got it's already, let's see. I'm facing wows with bigger stat gaps than you have, but managed to win. Is it possible to do the same? It's about 100 or so. Yes, it's very possible. Absolutely very possible to win. We were not the team that we beat this morning was actually the 4th place team. We beat that team this morning. Okay? Yes, we do have this guy on our team, which kind of makes it a little bit easier. But even without him, we could still be successful because it's about knowing what to do when you're in them type of battles. Sanctuary battles, even if the person's or the team is stronger than you, you can still get through their garrisons with double rallies. You're going to want to prioritize your second rally to be stronger, and you're going to want to time them out where your first rally hits, and then a couple seconds later, your second rally hits. And your second rally, and if it doesn't work, do it again. But you're going to want to try to eat at that garrison, because every time you strike that garrison, it weakens their defense. And if you can take that number of that capacity down so much, when you hit them, you'll get in there. You just got to try to work at them. You got to weaken their defense. You got to hit them so many times and literally your double rally is going to be your best thing, because your first rally is going to hit them and they're going to lose a lot of troops. And your second rally is going to basically hit them and they're going to lose the troops, but it should be enough where you can get in. Try double rallies. You gotta have. It's very hard to pull off. You have to time them within a couple seconds of each other, and you're going to have to make sure your second rally is stronger than your first rally. Yes, they only go for the new headquarters. They will only go for the new headquarters. In each kingdom. Yes, I will. Kingdom 36, Mr. Unknown. In each kingdom, day by day 170, only 4 living alliances remain. Not where we're at. I'm on day 171. We have way more than 4 teams. Well, even if you make them lose 30,000 off of one rally, you hit them with a strong rally, that's 30,000 loss. And then you hit them with another rally, that's another 30,000 loss. That's 60,000 out of their garrison. If they're sitting at, I don't know, 700, I mean, you take 100,000 out of that garrison and hit them with another rally. It like I said, it takes a little bit. You can get in there. I've seen it done. I've seen a third place team topple a team of WoWs because they just double rallied and got in. They didn't last long in there, but they were able to get in. Yeah, everything he said. That's how we do that. But you can absolutely overtake sanctuaries, outposts, especially outposts. Try to strategize them. A lot of teams don't realize when that dome comes down, you can easily wait until a time zone difference and wait for their most active person to log off and then go try to take the outpost. People want to jump on it as soon as that dome comes down and blow their shot of actually getting an outpost. You don't want to do that. The best 3 heroes home. Yep. So then we kind of do this a little different. They're kind of already getting prepared. We like to share the locations. We like to, because by doing that, you kind of get set up prior instead of waiting for the event mode to pop up and give you where to send your actual Vikings, like the actual who's online. So once we heal up our troops, we get all our queues home. We heal up our troops. Not in that menu. We heal up our troops. And then what we do is we share our locations. So I'll pop back here and then I'll just do this. So that way it will let people know, okay, I'm ready for troops. And then when people share their location, I know they're online. That kind of gives us a way to prepare. This guy's almost out of here. He attacked 2 NAP teams yesterday and today. We brought him back this morning and he still didn't listen. That's what happens when you don't listen. So let's go check out, where was it? Kingdom 76, Lux. Did I read that right? 76? 36. Wow, I don't know where I got that from. 36. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking on that. It's been a rough morning. Well, it's been a rough morning. Let's see. I'm assuming. Let's see. First, I like to look at the castle. All right. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. God damn, that's tight. That's crazy. Then you guys got this guy over here, just no room. He's got all the room. That's the number 1 team. All right. Where are you at? Oh, shoot. For Vikings, depending on how many people we have on, but it's a lot because we have our guy Garrison he can hold 900,000 troops, but we only have 11 people right now, so it's probably about 30,000, 40,000. But we're trying to work on our tech to increase, because literally he can hold 90,000 troops, and we're only 25 days in. So we're trying to work on the tech to get more rally capacity for him. 483. See if I can get close. Alright, 43, 641. Okay. Mr. Unknown. Is this you, Mr. Unknown? Now you're known. Can't be Mr. Unknown if you're known. Yeah. Using mainly infantry and cavalry. From what I'm seeing on my testing with my 135 account, my infantry and cavalry is way better than my archers. Which I was bringing 80% archers to Bear Trap, which I'm probably not going to from now on, to be honest with you. From after seeing my results this morning from that kind of testing, I think I'm going to probably run an infantry, cavalry, and also some archers, but I'm going to run a smaller amount of archers just because of how my account is set up. I'm seeing a lot more damage from my cavalry and infantry, but I've also seen where it kind of has to be together. You can't really have them without the other ones. Like, you still want a small percentage of one of them style of troops, which is very interesting. Send 1% archer. We do that for, what's that, the Caesar Fury bosses? See, I love it. We send one single archer, and you can't believe how many people have such a hard time with that command. One archer, no troops, and then you just see one attack, and then like the boss's health just drops halfway. Quite honestly, it's kind of shocking how many people actually struggle with following instructions in this game. Like, don't attack the sanctuary 2 minutes later, you got troops going to the sanctuary. It's like, bro, don't you read? Like, I guess you want to end up like this guy, eh? Poor guy. He went attacked a sanctuary yesterday after told not to, and then we let him back in this morning, and he goes and attacks an academy of a team. So this is what happens. And then I also had someone steal my seat, and I actually had the first place team remove him for me. Hey, can you guys teleport this guy? How many troops? Let's go. 40. Alright, so we're gonna bring about 40,000 troops. 11. Should be about right. But we're probably going to end up bringing the live stream to an end. Yeah, we're not going to live stream Vikings. We're not going to. I mean, honestly, like y'all know, after y'all play for a while, Vikings is actually pretty damn boring. All right. I mean, you basically send your troops out. You sit here, and it's like, okay, level 10 recall. You recall for level 10, and then you send your troops back out, and you basically just sit there again. I mean, out of all the game modes, quite honestly, I hate Vikings probably the most. Like, honestly, it's cool, and the first timers' reaction are hilarious. Oh my god! But honestly, that is such a boring game mode for me. You just send out your troops and just sit there. Like, I wouldn't mind fishing. Yeah, let's go. We got fishing. I'm in it. I'm already in it. I'm already there fishing. I gotta actually hit my tour. I gotta actually hit some today. I did pretty good. We're actually cranking. We got a lot of the mermaids and stuff already. Yeah, now fishing. Now y'all talking. I mean, but yeah, you can't deny the rewards are good. The rewards from Viking are good, but this is why that's why I keep trying to tell people. I don't care. Day one, get this. Day one, the first time you do this, the game is going to make you look like you need this. The game is going to trick you and say, "Oh no, you need Satin." Like if I look at my account right now, what do I need to upgrade? Oh wow, I need Satin. Oh yeah, Eternity Reaches. I mean, Eternity Reaches is probably number one, Swordland 2. But that Tri-Alliance Clash, I don't know, man. That Tri-Alliance Clash is pretty freaking awesome. But a lot of players are going to take a look at this, and you guys know I'm right. They're going to look at this and be like, "Oh no, I need Satin. Oh no, I need Satin." And they're going to come from their first Swordland, and they're going to jump in here, and they're going to buy this. They're going to buy that. Instead of listening to them like, yo, you really should be buying this. I don't care. Day one, day two. If you have tokens for it, buy that over this. But they're going to look at the game that's telling them the game's going to misdirect people. It's going to say, okay, we gave you Gilded Threads. We didn't give you Satin. But people don't realize you get the Satins from doing rallies. I mean, you very easily... Do I have any? Cannot garrison. What is going? Oh, maybe that's weird. That was weird. But you know what I'm saying? Like the game's gonna always want to try to shoot you in a different direction where it's gonna make you think that you're gonna need something where you're really not. The main thing is to get this from day one because you're gonna get this for free over time, and this you can always get from the Alliance Championship shop because why not? You got 170 days to wait for Artisan Vision. So until 170 days, this is the only place that you can really acquire it other than like special events. So from day one, you want to get this. Not this. Never this. I don't care if I need it right now to advance my governor gear. If I spend tokens on that, it'd be a waste. I'd be shooting myself in the foot for later. That's what I keep trying to tell people, man. It's so important, that governor gear. But yes, Eternity Reach, Swordland, they are some of the best things, and you want to make sure you always participate with your team. But I want to thank you all for watching. Keep coming back. We're going to have... I got the actual Fortress number 2 battle recorded. I just got to figure out how I can weasel that into another video. Maybe a KVK video later tonight. I'll try to sneak it in, like a clip of the actual fight. I don't know how I would transition it, but we'll figure a way. But I want to thank you all. King Shot community, you are all great. Russell, love you. You're one of my favorite people. Mr. Unknown, thank you for letting us look at your place and revealing your identity. Thank you, King Shot community. We deeply love you. We are a community channel for the King Shot community. Keep coming back. We are here for you. We are really close to Generation 4. We are right around the corner from having Generation 4 characters and Generation 4 pets. And I want to thank you. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. We together make up a great game of King Shot. This is a giant community behind this game, and it just keeps getting better and better. This is one of the best, highest downloaded games in the Play Store because of the community that's behind this game. And you all are... Yeah, I know. Go ahead, mister. I was waiting for you to say that. I know you got Gen 4. How are they? Are they everything that I'm expecting them to be? Just nuts? Are they way better than the rest of the characters? Because I can even see being at a 3-star Gen 4 character being better than a 5-star character. Like, at least Gen 1 5-star. Especially Alcar. Oh my god, I can't wait to get my hands on them characters. I actually... Oh, I'm in the wrong account. But I got like 40, 50 orange shards I'm saving. I'm not even investing them into Petra, whatever. I'm putting my orange shards into... Shoot. Putting my orange shards... Oh no, what am I doing? Gotta pay attention. Quinn. And then... Let me see. I've only got one of them. Archer is not as good as I was hoping. Yeah, wait. Rosa? I thought Rosa was going to be sick. Wait. Oh, wait. I think I'm reading the wrong. Archer is not as good as I was hoping. I would stick with the old ones. Rosa, really? But she has them buffs to increase the Archer. Maybe from what I'm seeing with my testing, like someone like me would benefit from that because like my archers are weaker than my cavalry and infantry for sure. So Rosa providing the buffs to the archer might actually be like someone good for my type of account. But you know, have you all? What does everyone? Before we go, what does everyone think about the Tri-Alliance Clash? Everyone liked that. Everyone had a good time with that. I thought that was amazing. That was one of my favorite things since that they added to this game. We're going to go ahead and spread team Stuffy. I don't know how this guy's still awake. This dude's been up for like 24 hours playing this game. Sheesh. My man, dude. He is such an amazing person. Tri-Alliance, I know. Tri-Alliance was amazing. You missed the live. Teddy, my brother, Teddy. What's going on? Teddy is from 997. He's leader of Athens over here. Amazing person. Yes, I started live streaming Tri-Alliance, and I was just all over the place trying to concentrate, and there was a lot of silence on my end. So I went back and started watching it, and it wasn't nothing really worth having up there. So oh no. So I ended up pulling it down. It really, people would have been complaining more than actually enjoying the video. But it was a hot mess. I mean, a lot of it was me being silent, trying to figure out what was going on. And it really wasn't to the end until I started kind of getting the swing of everything. Yeah, I put it in one of the ends of the last video, the KVK video. If you actually watch this, or one of them has a tip in it. And I started catching on late because I realized if you sat in there, you can build guardians. And the guardians over time would get up to like 7 guardians, and then you can move on to the next one, and the guardians would block behind you. Get this guy to 1 million subs. Yeah. My man Teddy. Dude, Teddy's an amazing person. Let's look. Where's Teddy? Check Sanctuary 2. Let's do it. Let's see. Oh. Sanctuary 2. That's Fortress. Where's Sanctuary? Oh, you still gotta fight for it. Oh yeah, you got the 10 cent up. You should be uncontested. This is Teddy's team, the guy that's down here watching us. Undead Teddy, what's going on? Precious Donna, shout out to you, Precious Donna. Amazing person. Oh, this Teddy's one of my favorite leaders and one of my favorite people on this kingdom here. He's an amazing person. I talk to him all the time. This is our buddy Teddy. Teddy, every time I see your picture, it makes me want a cup of coffee. Let me just let you know this right now. Every time I talk to you, I drink more coffee. I really do. How do I get into Viking event, guys? I think this is his first time. Reinforce. Go to main chat. Go to main chat. So let me give instructions out real quick. All right. Sorry. Heal troops, recall. Recall. And then share locations. Reinforce. But we're going to bring this video to an end. We're not going to cover the actual Viking vengeance here. We've been going on for over an hour. We kind of just jumped into Duke Coffee's live. We just wanted to jump in here and basically run a bunch of testing in the beginning to kind of figure out what kind of formation and kind of give players help to kind of see, is there a way to figure out for yourself what troops work best for you? And for me, we ran a bunch of tests on Kingdom 135. My archers, we ran my one main character and just my troops. My cavalry came out stronger. Archers came in last place. I tried doing a 50% infantry, 20% cavalry, 30% the normal recommended ratio against a high-level intel boss. We came out unsuccessful. And knowing the fact that my cavalries are stronger than my archers with my gear, I adjusted my archers down and my cavalry up, and we were able to beat a 200 million intel boss. Just from the little bit of information, knowing basically trying to figure it out and knowing your troops and your gear and your characters and playing around like with stuff like that. That's why it's always good in Conquest. If you lose, switch your characters around. Even doing something like that will get you maybe 1 or 2 more wins. The game is very full of trickery. Doing something as small as that can make a huge difference. So doing something, running personal tests on your troops when you're trying to do a watchtower boss, if you can't defeat it, go ahead and run a certain formation to try to figure out what it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can play around and figure out what is your best troops. I know cavalry now on my 135 account are slightly stronger. So if I struggle, I can try to increase that and lower my archers until I can get better gear on my archers. And then once I get better gear on my archers, I can run these tests all over again. That's the fun of playing these games. Kingdom 135, and we're currently looking at Kingdom 997. I have 2 accounts. This is a new one. I've been playing for 171 days in Kingdom 135, but we kind of went back and did a new kingdom to kind of help a lot of new players coming into this game. Because when I started doing the YouTube venture and putting videos out, it basically started because so this basically it's the same thing. It actually is the same developers. That game was 2 years old. That's actually where we came from. Me and my R4s originally came from WOS. We started playing there. We were in a top team, and then this game came out. We waited like 1 month to see if this was going to catch popularity, and it did. It got really, there was a lot of downloads. A lot of people were flocking to this game, so we ended up jumping over here from WOS. We 1 month after the game was out, and we've been playing for about 5 months now. I can't wait for the 1 year anniversary. That's going to be massive. But yes, it's basically the same developers. I mean, if you play WOS, you're going to see on level 25 that the charms, it won't show me, but the charms are the exact same thing. Like, they are the same color, same emblem. They got to level 25 and said, we changed enough. We're going to leave these. Let's hope no one noticed. There's a couple things I caught in this game that are exactly the same as WOS. Which is my main, 135. I'll show you my main. I got a little bit of time. I'll jump back. They're going to get so mad at me that I'm dicking around on YouTube and not paying attention. This is my main account. I'm TG2. We're in KVK. We won our KVK. We took one Kingdom 139 or 169 castle last time, and we're currently defeating the 142. But this is my home of 135. What is going on? Bear trap? What the hell is going on? Is it just rallies? Oh, it's just rallies. Pretty active over here. Pretty active. I feel like I'm being left out. Let's get up into this action here. I feel like I'm being left out of the party. Let's do a couple rallies. Jump in, bomb them a couple rallies, and then jump out. Hope we meet on KVK. I don't. We did beat server 80. Or no. We defended our castle from server 80. We defended our castle from server 80. Hope we meet you on KVK. Mr. Unknown, come on. Be rad. I'm on server 135. This is currently Kingdom 997. We're looking at getting ready for Vikings. I need more reinforcements. I need more reinforcements. Need to survive to defend the headquarters. not what I'm looking for. Where's there it is. Alright, let me pay. Am I even reinforced? Barely. Where is everyone? Got about 15 people on. 212. What's going on, 212? 135. ATA, you're in 135? AT, you in 135 too? How's your island? Who are you on 135? Oh, what, Alex? What's going on, buddy? What's going on, Alex? Didn't recognize the name. My brother, what's up, my friend? He actually has an account review on our channel, right? Don't you? I know. We did run the jewels. We did an account review with you too, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. I think that was like early on. We did the account review on you. Alex, my brother. He is one of my original members and brother from another mother. Yeah, I started streaming like an hour ago. We just wanted to run a couple tests and then it kind of took off from there. Oh well. But I'm probably going to end up... We're going to end the stream before Vikings. We're not going to cover Vikings. Let me focus on getting this team situated. Alex, what time is Vikings in 135? I got to jump over and check. I think they said like 1845 or something. Literally, I've been non-stop all morning. Yes, I'll be there today. I'll absolutely be at Vikings. I couldn't do Swordland because I had to live stream it from here yesterday. But I will absolutely be there for Vikings today. I'll see you there, my friend Alex. And I want to thank everyone for watching. We are going to finally bring this live stream to an end. I know I said that like 10 times already, but let me get these people ready for Vikings. And again, thank you all for watching. I love you all, King Shot community. This is where it's at to be a King Shot fan. Please keep coming back to this channel. We love seeing you. I love having you. I love talking to y'all. Y'all are amazing. You keep me going. And yep, Alex, I thank you, my friend. I will see you at our Vikings. And everyone, B-Rad, shout out to 212. Unknown, shout out to Kingdom 36, 37. Shout out to you, Russell, in 461. What we got? Who else? Labrinkia? How do you say your name? What server are you from? God bless you, Mr. Unknown. Thank you for letting us look at your kingdom. And who knows, hopefully we might be crossing paths for KVK. I mean, we did take on Kingdom 80, but you guys are pretty far up there. And plus, you guys got Generation 4. I'm sure that power gap would not go nice versus Generation 3 characters. So, I'm pretty sure you guys, they probably keep you guys in, like, the server time frame of the generational versus, like, when you guys get your characters versus, like, when our group gets our characters. But you never know with this crazy matchmaking from this game, but I got about 5 minutes. Let me get these guys ready for Vikings. Thank you all for watching. I deeply love and appreciate every single one. I will see you around. We're going to have a lot more live streams and a lot more videos coming, so stay tuned. Thank you all for watching and take care.